Saweetie's former bestie just spilled everything, from her alleged secret hookups with major rappers to claims about Saweetie using witchcraft.
Y'all, I don't know if this is true or not, but Saweetie's friend or acquaintances is going around alleging that Saweetie is a high-paid.
A woman who goes by the name Maybach May just went off on Saweetie all over IG, flooding her stories and posts with a whole list of receipts. May claims she helped manage Saweetie's appearances and tour logistics, but never saw a dime for her work. Basically, she says she was running around making things happen behind the scenes while Saweetie cashed in. And now she's had enough, and she's threatening Saweetie that if she doesn't get her money, she'll expose everything the two of them did together. According to May, she was the one who set up luxury getaways for her and Saweetie, including trips to Dubai and Africa, where they were allegedly entertained by some very rich men. May also went on to accuse Saweetie of using her soccer star boyfriend Jadon Sancho to finance her lifestyle. She even shared a screenshot of a text exchange where Saweetie allegedly wrote, "When bees run it up on Jadon, how much they doing in a weekend?" And May added in the caption, "Sancho, after you done paying and getting tattoos of a HOE you barely know, run me my money." She hates her career, so you came right on time like the trick you are. I just want what y'all owe me. From there, May really cranked things up, accusing Saweetie of substance use, dabbling in witchcraft, and hooking up with married men. She wrote, "Pay up, C-head, before I start naming the rest of the husbands you was playing with. Snow, witchcraft, and liquor is one hell of a mix. Send me my bread, homewrecker." And this homewrecker label is now blowing up online because May isn't the only one who accused Saweetie of messing with married men. 6ix9ine also recently stirred the pot and brought back those old rumors that Saweetie hooked up with Offset while she was still with Quavo, and he even claimed that Saweetie is the reason Migos broke up.
Offset slept with Saweetie. That's why the Migos fell out. Those are rats. The game is full of rats. If you sleep with your homie girl, that's rat material. Why the Migos split? Why was Takeoff and Quavo riding around Dolly for so long? What did Offset do so harmful to not be part of Migos? They still not together till now, and they already lost Takeoff.
Now Offset was quick to deny this. During his recent appearance on Baby This Is Keke Palmer, Offset claimed the Saweetie thing was just a rumor and that he and Quavo actually fell out over something deeper than that.
Was that true to you and Saweetie?
No, man. It was a rumor, man. And I feel like it was something deeper than that for the split of me and bro. It was something deeper than that. You know what I mean? It was something deeper than that. I don't really want to touch on, but it's something deeper than that. I think that was just like that was a thing that was a buzz that I heard. I think people was trying to tear my situation down in that situation.
However, the internet is not buying this at all. And with Saweetie's friend now putting all her business out there, it's causing a whole lot of conversation about how Saweetie really makes her money. Someone commented, "Her scheming and plotting and wasting time, knowingly messing with married men instead of focusing on her career is exactly why she's been struggling for years to make another hit. Made her best song straight out the gate and been on a downhill struggle bus ever since." SAD. On the flip side, a lot of fans are defending Saweetie and saying her so-called friend is just being messy by threatening her on IG instead of taking it to court. "I always side-eye the person trying to expose someone," one fan said. "If Saweetie owes you, then she owes you. Take her to court, but why take and keep so-called embarrassing pics just to hold on to when you so-called need it? You weren't a friend at that point. The best answer was to go to court so y'all could calm down from that and resume the friendship if possible. But you really out here acting like she slept with your high school sweetheart. Girl, you wanted to expose her, hence why you going so hard. At this point, she probably ain't gonna pay now."
I ain't gonna sugarcoat this, Birdman's appearance at the Hot Boys reunion in North Carolina had fans straight up worried. We're talking about a man who built Cash Money from the ground up, now looking like he could barely stand. That viral clip in Greensboro showed him frozen in place on stage, head down, mic in hand, like time stopped for him. When Turk nudged him, Birdman snapped back to life. But the crowd had already noticed, and within hours, social media lit up with headlines like, "What's going on with Birdman?" Viral video sparks concern, but now, a medical insider just confirmed what many feared. cleared. This wasn't fatigue, and it might be something way deeper than anybody imagined. I watched that clip like everyone else, and it hit different. This ain't the stunting like my daddy Birdman we grew up on. This was a man fighting his own body. A fan commented, "Birdman got narcolepsy," or another wrote, "Wow." Birdman nods off mid-sentence. Many people are now concerned and wondering if he has an escalating health issue. Others blamed it on exhaustion or lifestyle. One user said, "He's getting old and the dude is fried." Then came the bombshell. Allegedly, Birdman's been privately dealing with chronic sleep and circulatory issues since late 2023, possibly linked to years of stress, caffeine, and touring. The heartbreaking part, undisclosed sources reveal that Birdman refused hospitalization after the show because he didn't want to scare the fans. If that's true, it means he chose the stage over his own safety, and that decision could cost him everything. Behind the scenes, though, insiders claim the family's divided. One camp urges him to retire quietly. Another wants him to film a documentary, saying it could be his legacy moment, especially after watching Dr. Dre's The Defiant Ones. But a source close to Young Thug's camp says something else, that Birdman's recent health slide may tie back to the stress over Thug's RICO trial and how much he's funded behind the scenes. If true, this ain't just a medical issue, it's emotional burnout on top of legal fear. I've seen Birdman through every era, from juvenile days to Drake signings, and this feels like the first time we're seeing him look human. The doctor's update wasn't just a health note, it was a warning. Experts explain that circulatory collapse episodes can precede heart failure if not treated. Combine that with Birdman's reported energy drink habit and years of sleep deprivation, and it's a perfect storm. If this doctor's update is real, it's heartbreaking and a wake-up call for every artist who thinks they can outrun time. Birdman's been the architect of a whole generation, but right now, his biggest battle ain't on the charts. It's inside his own body. Y'all drop some prayers for Birdman in the comments, and if you want me to cover what's really going on with his family behind the scenes next, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming. Trust me, the next update is even crazier.